dive deep beneath the vibrant facade of Easter, a celebration marked by the joyful hunt for eggs and the whimsical tales of the Easter Bunny, and you'll find a rich tapestry of history, tradition, and symbolism that spans centuries. Yet, as we peel away the layers of chocolate wrappers and pastel decorations, a pressing question emerges. How did a festival, ostensibly rooted in the profound biblical narrative of resurrection, transform into a commercial extravaganza replete with bunnies and eggs, seemingly disconnected from its sacred origins? This inquiry is not just academic, it challenges the very heart of what we celebrate and why. As we embark on this exploratory journey together, we invite you to look beyond the surface of Easter traditions. We delve into the historical origins of Easter, juxtapose the biblical resurrection narrative against modern celebrations, and scrutinize the curious case of the Easter Bunny and chocolate eggs. Through a comparative analysis of global Easter traditions, we aim to unravel the complex evolution of this springtime festival. Our goal is not to diminish the joy and excitement that Easter brings to many around the world. Instead, we aspire to ignite a spark of curiosity to foster a deeper dialogue about the significance of our cherished traditions. What aspects of Easter hold true to their origins, and which have been colored by the brushstrokes of time, culture, and commerce? Join us as we navigate the intricate mosaic of Easter's history and its place in contemporary society, prompting us to ponder, debate, and perhaps rediscover the essence of this venerable celebration. The origins of Easter, as celebrated today, are a tapestry woven from threads of various traditions, beliefs, and historical contexts. Far from being a straightforward commemoration of Christian beliefs, Easter's inception is a complex narrative of syncretism, where pagan traditions and Christian faith intertwine. Long before the advent of Christianity, ancient civilizations celebrated the vernal equinox, heralding the arrival of spring, a season synonymous with renewal, rebirth, and fertility. These celebrations paid homage to various deities and natural phenomena, marking the triumph of life over the desolate embrace of winter. Among the most notable of these was the festival dedicated to Eostra, or Ostara, a deity whose very essence encapsulated dawn and renewal. Rabbits, known for their prolific fertility, and eggs, symbols of new life, were integral to these festivities, embodying the rejuvenation of the earth. As Christianity spread across the Roman Empire and beyond, it encountered these entrenched pagan rites. The early church, in a strategic move to ease the transition to Christianity, began to incorporate elements of these springtime celebrations into its own observances. Thus, the timing of Easter, though ostensibly tied to the Jewish Passover and the Christian commemoration of Jesus' resurrection, was also influenced by these ancient celebrations of spring. This blending of traditions served not only to Christianize existing pagan festivals, but also to embed the Christian narrative within the cyclical pattern of nature's rebirth. However, this synthesis of belief systems raises intriguing questions. The incorporation of eggs and rabbits into Easter festivities, for instance, lacks explicit endorsement in biblical texts. This juxtaposition of the sacred and the secular highlights the adaptability and resilience of cultural and religious practices, yet it also beckons a deeper inquiry into the essence of Easter. How do these ancient symbols, once rooted in pagan fertility rites, find their place in the celebration of a foundational Christian event? The evolution of Easter from a confluence of pagan and Christian traditions to its current form is a testament to the fluidity of cultural identity and religious observance. It prompts us to ponder the origins of our traditions and the meanings we ascribe to them. As we delve into the historical tapestry of Easter, we uncover not just the roots of a holiday, but the dynamic interplay between faith, culture, and the inexorable march of time. At the heart of the Easter celebration lies a profound narrative of suffering, sacrifice, and triumph over death, encapsulated in the Christian tradition of Jesus Christ's crucifixion and resurrection. This solemn commemoration, central to Christian faith, stands in stark contrast to the contemporary tableau of Easter, characterized by its light-hearted festivities, egg hunts, and chocolate bunnies. The juxtaposition of these elements raises pivotal questions about the essence of Easter's observance in modern times, and the extent to which it reflects its original spiritual significance. The biblical account of Easter is a cornerstone of Christian theology, a period of deep reflection and reverence. It marks the fulfillment of prophecy and the foundation of Christian salvation, the resurrection of Jesus, signifying the victory of life over death. This narrative invites believers to contemplate themes of redemption, renewal, and hope, transcending mere historical events to touch upon the universal human experience of suffering and the longing for salvation. Among the most iconic and beloved symbols of modern Easter are the Easter bunny and chocolate eggs, each a vibrant emblem of the holiday's joyous celebrations. Yet the origins and significance of these symbols stand in stark relief against the backdrop of Easter's profound religious narrative, offering a fascinating case study in the evolution of cultural traditions. This juxtaposition not only highlights the commercialization of the holiday, but also invites us to examine the layers of meaning that have been ascribed to these symbols over time. The Easter bunny, a figure shrouded in mystery and folklore, is thought to have its origins in the pre-Christian Germanic traditions, where the hare was associated with the pagan goddess of spring and fertility, Easterstory. This linkage between the hare and rebirth and renewal was seamlessly woven into the fabric of Easter celebrations, evolving into the character of the Easter bunny who delivers eggs to children. This transformation of the hare from a pagan symbol to a cherished bringer of Easter treats illustrates the fluidity with which cultural symbols can be adapted and reinterpreted across different contexts and eras. Chocolate eggs, on the other hand, represent a relatively modern addition to Easter's symbolic repertoire. The practice of giving eggs as gifts dates back centuries, symbolizing new life and rebirth. However, it was only in the 19th century, with advances in chocolate-making techniques, that the chocolate egg emerged as a popular Easter gift. This shift not only reflects changes in manufacturing and consumer culture, but also marks a departure from the religious symbolism of the egg to a focus on pleasure and indulgence. Easter, as it is celebrated across the globe, presents a kaleidoscope of customs and traditions, each reflecting the unique cultural, historical, and religious fabric of the communities that observe it. This diversity not only underscores the universal appeal of Easter, but also highlights the myriad ways in which the holiday has been adapted to fit local beliefs and practices. By comparing these global traditions, we gain insight into the rich tapestry of Easter celebrations and the complex interplay between universal themes and local expressions. In Eastern Orthodox Christianity, for example, Easter or Pascha is observed with profound reverence and ritual. The midnight service, marked by the procession of the Holy Fire and the joyful proclamation of Christ's resurrection, is a poignant symbol of hope and renewal. This solemn observance starkly contrasts with the Western tradition of Easter egg hunts, yet both are expressions of the joy and wonder of resurrection. Further afield, in countries like Spain and Italy, Easter is commemorated with elaborate processions that depict scenes from the Passion of Christ. These processions, steeped in centuries of tradition, serve as moving reminders of the holiday's religious origins, weaving the narrative of Jesus' suffering and resurrection into the fabric of contemporary life. Conversely, in some cultures, Easter incorporates elements that are far removed from its Christian roots. For instance, the Easter bilby in Australia represents an effort to replace the non-native Easter bunny with a symbol that reflects the country's indigenous wildlife, marrying conservation efforts with holiday celebrations. Meanwhile, in Poland, Śmigus Dingus, or Wet Monday, involves playful water fights, a tradition that harkens back to pagan spring rites, symbolizing purification and the onset of spring. This comparative glimpse into global Easter traditions reveals not just the diversity of celebrations, but also the underlying themes of renewal, hope, and community that resonate across different cultures. It raises fascinating questions about the nature of cultural adaptation and the ways in which traditions evolve to reflect changing values and contexts. As our exploration of Easter's multifaceted dimensions comes to a close, we are left to ponder the rich tapestry of traditions, symbols, and narratives that have shaped this venerable celebration through the ages. From its ancient pagan roots to the profound Christian commemorations of Jesus Christ's resurrection, and through to the commercialized and culturally diverse practices of today, Easter encapsulates a complex interplay of historical, religious, and societal forces. This journey through the origins and evolution of Easter, the symbolic significance of the Easter bunny and chocolate eggs, and the myriad global traditions that mark this springtime festival, invites us to reflect on the deeper meanings and values that underpin our celebrations. It challenges us to consider the essence of Easter beyond its commercial appeal, prompting a dialogue about the role of tradition, faith, and community in our contemporary lives. In a world that often seems divided by differences, the story of Easter offers a reminder of the universal themes of renewal, hope, and redemption that transcend cultural and religious boundaries. It encourages us to embrace a spirit of openness and inquiry, to engage in thoughtful dialogue with others about our beliefs and traditions, and to explore the ways in which these practices reflect our shared humanity. Let this video serve not as a conclusion, but as an invitation to continue the conversation, to share stories and insights, and to deepen our collective understanding of Easter and its place in our lives. Whether through comments, discussions with friends and family, or personal reflection, let us engage in an ongoing dialogue about the significance of our traditions and the values we hold dear. In embracing this call for dialogue, we open ourselves to the richness of diverse perspectives, fostering a sense of connection and community. As we move forward, let us carry with us the lessons learned from the storied history of Easter, allowing them to inform our celebrations and our lives in meaningful ways.